this Nets team.
And this really one of those glass half full games. Down 3 games to 2 in a series. It won't be easy, but they have to look at the upside. They know they can win here at home. And then it becomes one game for all the marbles.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Green. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then it's Paul George. And Harrell's in at the center position. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game.
Two shots.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. And so Beverley will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Come off a really big loss on Sunday.
And if there's one aspect of the game that really stood out for me, it was the rebounding. Basketball is about possessions, and you saw a noticeable difference in terms of the effort both teams were putting forth.
And that was the primary difference maker to me. Their lack of getting boards is what ultimately buried them in that game.
And that had to be a defensive mix-up. They know he can hit from that spot.
Yeah, a big miscommunication early. They allow his first points of the day. Whether it's scoring, passing, or just acting as a decoy, his value to this team cannot be understated.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul. First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside, George. 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the elbow. No good there. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Down low. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. Courtside, the tension is obviously thick, but he thinks his team can feed off of that. Coach told me, we know what's at stake here. This crowd feels it. We feel it too, and I think that's going to fuel us. As for their level of energy, he assured me that fatigue will not be an issue. In the NBA Finals, he said, nobody really gets tired. Well, I don't know how true that is, Kevin, but we will see how it goes this time. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Harrell. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Can't be careless with DeAndre is around. He slaps shots back with some real authority.
Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside Leonard. Pass to Beverley. Here's George. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation. Something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in a groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
Now here's Jordan. It's stolen by Green. Here's George. Durant with the steal. Irving from long range. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Irving against Beverley. Stolen by Durant. Passes it to Irving. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now here's Beverley. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Shot clock at 6. It's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
He was all alone. Looks like he gets a little too relaxed. He has to maintain his focus.
And if he can hit that shot, it spreads the defense out and really changes the complexion of the game.
Opens up opportunities for everyone. Makes the offense its most dynamic.
Now here's Leonard. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Leonard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Attacking, trying to get good looks. Give Kawhi credit. He finds one.
Irving finds Allen. Irving surveying the floor. There's the pass to Jordan. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now here's Leonard. Over Allen. Jordan with the rebound.
And that's a surprise. He's usually deadly from mid-range.
Outside Irving. Jordan kicks to Irving. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
Terrific body control from Kyrie and the showtime finish.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That's good from Irving.
We know he's one of the best offensive players in the league. What I've seen lately from Kyrie is an improvement in his focus on the defensive end.
Green kicks to Leonard. Over Durant. And that one's good. Leonard's got 6 points.
That's 3 out of 4 now, and you can see his confidence already building.
Irving against Beverly. Outside Irving. Pass to LeVert. Second shot opportunity. And Jordan with the layup.
You've got to hand it to DeAndre. His relentless approach on the boards and dividends.
Irving against Beverly. Kicks to George. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Irving. He has 5. Durant against Green. Durant, the pass to Allen. Count the basket. Allen's got his second bucket of the night. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 3. The tray. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a 3 at the horn as they end the quarter on a high note.
A little joke right at the buzzer.
Tie game in Brooklyn. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. And from Brooklyn, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Fun to watch. They give you no time to set up on defense, and we see that reflected in the score.
Jordan is out there with Durant. Then there's Harris. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Nets trail by 3. Pass to Durant. A beautiful reverse layup. Durant's got his first 2 points of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside, George, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
The anticipation of Kyrie steals it away, kicks off the fast break.
In the corner, George with it. No good from outside.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Irving finds Durant. All alone. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Durant's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nets. Passes to Leonard. Over Harris, and Leonard gets it to go. 11 points in the game.
Right there, that is poise of Kawhi Leonard, just taking what the defense gives him.
Irving dishes to Durant. Irving against Williams. Durant, that one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Andre Jordan, number 1. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Williams kicks to Leonard. And Jordan sends it back. Here's Dinwiddie. The offensive rebound. Clippers trail by 3. From deep, Williams drills the three-pointer. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. It's Durant on the wing. He kicks to Jordan. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And Jerebko has it in the corner. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And the Clippers lead by 1.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here is Harris, looking for his first basket still in this one. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. Here's Harris.
Enters the league as a great defender. Now Leonard's an elite defender. Multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards.
Now the pass to Irving. Makes it off the glass. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is what it's all about, guys. The competitive spirit, the energy that we're seeing. This one's got the feeling like it's going to go down to the wire.
I'm loving this one. It's been back and forth with these lead changes. It's probably going to just come down to who has the ball last.
Here's Dinwiddie, defended by George. Dinwiddie with the bucket. And now it's a 3-point Brooklyn lead. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. To the paint, here's Leonard. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
One of the more physical wings in the league. Kawhi gets smacked there, but not to be denied.
Irving passes to Durant. Nailed from three-point land. Durant's got 9.
Look out. He's starting to find the range in this second period.
Williams kicks to Leonard. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Irving with the ball. Williams picks him up. Here's Dinwiddie. And it falls over the rim and in. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
And the Clippers call time here. So for the Nets, Allen's checked in for Jordan, and it's Prince in for Harris. The Clippers also making some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Green comes in for Jerebko, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Paul George. Now here's Williams. .153 left to play here in the half. Leonard against Prince. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
As crafty as he is explosive, Kawhi Leonard gets the defender where he wants him. Gets to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first.
He's an NBA champion and Finals MVP in 2014. Kawhi continues to impact the game at the highest level.
Leonard hits them both.
Another made free throw. He can get on these kinds of rolls. Great focus.
Irving kicks to Prince. To the paint. Here's Dinwiddie. Great tee that time from Green.
I appreciate the attack mindset, but with the defense tracking him down, it was probably better to kick that one out.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Clippers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the first one drops. LeVert's checked in for Brooklyn. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now here's Irving. He's got 12. Allen outside. A 3-ball. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Clippers trail by 6. Beverly finds Harrell. Back to Beverly. Outside Williams. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Williams has got 5.
Going teardrop, Lou Williams, pulling out all the moves. He's got them.
Irving passes to LeVert. 20 seconds left in the second quarter. LA's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. To the paint, Durant with the steal. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. Here's LeVert. Again, the Nets for 2.
Using his height advantage, he gets a clean look from the mid-range.
And so that's the end of the first half. Brooklyn ahead. They lead by 6. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, Katie. It looks like you guys were able to build as the half went along. What happened out there?
Well, we stayed with our defense, and I think we were a little lazy to end that first quarter. We just came out and made them shoot tough shots, and rebound the basketball and get out and get some easy points.
Certainly showed in the second quarter. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, we certainly hope you enjoyed the first half. There's nothing like the NBA Finals. I'm Ernie Johnson with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Looking at the Nets, they put together an excellent game plan, doing everything they can to avoid being eliminated and putting them in a position to force Game 7. Let's see if they can close the door in the second half and extend the series. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
I love the motion on offense. Guys are moving, the ball is moving. It's a very nice approach to the game, and one the defense absolutely could not keep up with.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
They were really efficient, great approach offensively. Their shot selection was first rate. They were always working hard to get good looks. That can't change in the second half. They need to be just as well organized as they have been so far.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And everything magnified in a game of this magnitude. The microscope clearly on their go-to guy, and he came up huge in that first half.
Just an incredible start from him to begin this game. He will need to carry that same aggressive attack into the second half.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Clippers trail by 6. Heading underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Green is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Beverly in at the 1 spot.
Over his career, JaMychal Green has steadily worked on the perimeter jump shot. You have to respect his range from the outside.
Here's LeVert, defended by George. Outside Irving. Lobs it up for Jordan. Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop. And the Nets lead by 5.
When you lose sight of DeAndre on defense, you're in trouble. He's a huge target that can score easily when given the opportunity.
Now here's Beverly. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Durant finds Irving. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And here's Beverly. In the corner, George with it. Off target from three-point range.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here's Beverly following the three from Kevin Durant. And they get it. That one wide left.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
Now, here is Irving. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Clock at 6. Allen with it. Now Green defending. Allen's shot is off.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
Irving against Beverly. Knocked loose and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Outside for George. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. George has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Clippers. Irving passes to Jordan. Here's LeVert. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Rob. Durant feeling it out a bit. Inside, it's stolen by Green. There's the dish to Beverly. Now, here is George. Not a lot of room. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Still doing his part, but it hasn't been enough. They need some kind of spark.
To the inside, Paul George with the steal. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Over to the left wing. LeVert the pass to Jordan. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Harris is checked in for Allen. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Zubac is checked in. Pass to Irving. Over Beverly. And it's off the back rim. No good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 5-point game. From the high post, again, Los Angeles.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
This was all sparked by their defense. They got some stops, and they did it in a hurry.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Zubac kicks to George. He dishes it to Green. Back to George. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 16 points for George.
And that evened things out. He had a 3 early in the first half, now gets 1 in the second.
Timeout. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Brooklyn making a change here. Prince is checked in. Lou Williams is checked in for the Clippers. Prince dishes to Durant. Kicks it to Irving. They get a hand on it. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. But they get it back. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Zubac. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Kyrie Irving is second. In the third spot, Kawhi Leonard.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
And here's Los Angeles stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dinwiddie is checked in for the Nets. Here's Williams. He's got 5. George finds Williams. Now Zubac. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers need to get off a shot from deep. Knocked away.
And you know, he's got the ability, but the question is that really the best shot you can get?
Certainly not the high percentage look, but we don't know what the game plan is calling for. That might be it.
And here's George following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. And that one is good from Zubac.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
The 15-footer. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 3. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. The jump hook. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
Well, you know, the truth is Leonard's been focused all night. Has an array of go-to moves and the endurance to keep on coming.
Dinwiddie keeps it alive. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got 8.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Harris against Leonard. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Prince, the pass to Harris. On the wing, Irving. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Outside Williams. Pass to Leonard. Over Harris. Open jump shot off the mark. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Nets lead by 6. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. We've got Jordan. Prince out there with Caruch. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. A shot's good from Irving.
I mean, he has great body control. Then you see him finish the drive with contact. Woo! Kyrie is special.
Zubac kicks to Williams. Back to Zubac. On the wing, Williams. Covered by Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls it up. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Passes it to Irving. It's Prince on the wing. Here's the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Outside, George. And he makes the bucket, through contact, and gets the whistle, too.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
The momentum is building, scoring in a bunch of ways. That's why his number keeps getting called.
Allen's checked in for Taurean Prince. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac.
One shot.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Dinwiddie, defended by George. Irving from long range. It's hauled in by George.
You can tell he's frustrated to get that good of a look from 3, and he didn't make it.
And yes, it's good.
Well, he can hit the 3, he can drive it. Now you see what Williams can do from the mid-range.
Irving kicks to Dinwiddie. Pops it up for Jordan. He can't get that one to fall.
And a little frustration now, missing on the catch and flush.
You know, because it's all about timing, just unable to connect. One of those plays you really want back. He just can't get it cranked up and beyond the arc. No 3s in this half after just hitting 1 in the first.
Dinwiddie passes to Irving. Allen outside. He kicks it to Dinwiddie. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Karuch. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Nets lead by 5.
And defensively, neither side able to get many stops.
Well, this is when you need them, late in the game. It's not all about scoring.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Karuch. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Outside, George. And the wide open shot from Green. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Timeout called, the Nets.
And you can see his wheels are turning. We'll see what he draws up here.
It's been an ongoing battle of adjustments, trying to identify your strongest matchup each time down the floor.
So for the Nets, Kevin Durant's checked in for Karuch, and it's LeVert in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Beverly's checked in, and we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Irving. Paul George making his last shot. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 13 rebounds. And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Now, here's George. Over Irving. Here's Harrell. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. That's good from Harrell. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Unfortunate that he missed one, but he still hit a crucial point there to help get his team the lead.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Beverly deciding where to go with it. Here's Leonard. Another one falls for the Clippers.
That's all confidence right there. He knows he's in a groove, and they've got this team on its heels.
Jordan against Harrell. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
When Durant gets inside, 9 times out of 10, he's going to score or get fouled.
He misses the free throw.
In terms of height, Durant was not a late bloomer, already a 6-footer in middle school.
And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
And Beverly kicks to George. High post try. Here's Harrell. And Allen with the block. But he recovers it. And it's Harrell missing.
Boy, he blew an easy layup. And he is furious with himself.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. The 15-footer buries the jump shot. Leonard's got 6 in the quarter.
Knowing the situation, Kawhi willing and able to take control. Big bucket.
Here's Durant. And that one comes up a bit short. Clippers leading by 4. Deep 2 from Beverly. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. 1:58 left to play here in the fourth. The pass to Durant. Shoots over Leonard. Durant, that's good.
That's what he does. Put the ball in KD's hands, and he'll deliver.
Pass to George. Back to Beverly. Outside Leonard. 5 to shoot. Over Durant. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Great job by Kawhi. Strong, physical, plays with an edge.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 6. 1:27 left in the fourth. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Brooklyn with the ball. They trail by 6. Pass to Durant. Over Leonard. Leonard against Durant. And the rejection by Leonard.
Strong instincts and positioning. Kawhi read that shot all the way.
The shot's good. And it's an 8-point Clipper lead.
And really the story of the half, one team shooting it lights out, the other, the lights are just out.
You know what? It's two competing philosophies. One team playing it close to the vest, the other fast and loose.
And it's sent back by Irving. Here's LeVert, defended by George. Passes it to LeVert from 13. Outside for Durant. The pass to Irving. There's the triple. But they get it back. Beyond the arc. Buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Kyrie never losing his composure. He is deadly in the clutch.
And he commits the intentional foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. Williams is checked in. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
Patrick Beverley is a tone setter, someone who doesn't back down from anyone. I admire his confidence.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Nice job at the line to expand the lead.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're down by 7. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the 4th. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Got a piece of it.
At the point guard position, Patrick Beverley is a great shot blocker.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Another thing coaches love about Williams, he's a high percentage free throw shooter who gets to the line often.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Temple finds Allen. Takes a 3. Missed.
And the defense by Lou, using his experience and quickness to get in good position.
And the Los Angeles Clippers are your new NBA champions.
Well, they did it. And as they celebrate, you can just see the relief, the exhilaration that comes from winning it all.
You have to hand it to the entire organization. They worked together to get right here.
And guys, what a reward for the fan base. I mean, I know one thing. They're going to enjoy this memory for a long, long time.
And we have enjoyed our time with you folks all season long. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. Have a wonderful summer.